evening, friends. Thank you for joining me for Bedtime Storytime again tonight. So tonight we're going to talk all about clothing and things that you wear. So if you have a scarf or something you can kind of wave around like this or put on yourself, grab that now because we're going to use it later. If you don't have anything like that, that's okay. You can still just sing along without, but a scarf would work. A handkerchief, a bandana, anything that you might have that's little that you could kind of like wave through the air. Alright, so let's start with zoom, zoom, zoom. Here we go. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Very good. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Very good job, friends. All right, let me get my ukulele out. So I think tonight we should wake up our hands with a clap, clap, clap. All right, here we go. I wake up my hands with a clap, 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 clap. I wake up my hands with a clap, 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 then I wake up my hands some more. Very good. Now can you wake up your feet with a stomp, stomp, stomp? I wake up my feet with a stomp, 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 stomp. I wake up my feet with a stomp, 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 then I wake up my feet some more. Very good. Now can you wake up your head with a nod, nod, nod? I wake up my head with a nod, 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 nod. I wake up my head with a nod, 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 then I wake up my head some more. Very good. Now can you wake up your eyes with a blink, blink, blink? Here we go. I wake up my eyes with a blink, 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 blink. I wake up my eyes with a blink, 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 then I wake up my eyes some more. Very good. Now here's the goofy one. This is your tongue with a bah, bah, bah. You ready? I wake up my tongue with a bah, 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 bah. I wake up my tongue with a bah, 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 then I wake up my tongue some more. All right, now for the last one, we're going to wake up our hips with a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You ready? I wake up my hips with a wiggle, 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 wiggle. I wake up my hips with a wiggle, 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 then I wake up my hips some more. Very good job, friends. Nice singing, nice wiggling. All right. So since we're talking about clothes, I thought our first song could be about maybe getting your clothes dirty. So for this, you'll need your scarf. If you don't have your scarf, you can just use your hand. If you have a stuffed animal like Barry, you can use your stuffed animal instead. So whatever works. All right, so this song is called Ravioli. It goes like this. Ravioli, yummy ravioli. Ravioli, that's the stuff for me. Do you have it on your sleeve? Yes, I have it on my sleeve, on my sleeve, on my sleeve. Ravioli, ravioli, yummy ravioli. Ravioli, that's the stuff for me. Do you have it on your pants? Yes, I have it on my pants, on my pants, on my pants. Ravioli, ravioli, yummy ravioli. Ravioli, that's the stuff for me. Do you have it on your sock? Yes, I have it on my sock, on my sock, on my sock. Ravioli, ravioli, yummy ravioli. Ravioli, that's the stuff for me. Do you have it on your hat? Yes, I have it on my hat, on my hat, on my hat. Ravioli, ravioli, yummy ravioli. Ravioli, that's the stuff for me. Good job! Our clothes got ravioli all over. That got us ready for our first book, though, which is called Laundry Day. So Laundry Day is by Jessica Bagley, and I am reading it with permission from Macmillan. I'm bored, said Tick. Me too, said Tack. Why don't you two read a book? You love to read, said Ma Badger. We read all our books, said Tick. Then we read them backwards, said Tack. Well, how about building a fort? Asked Ma Badger. We already made one, said Tick. Then we invaded it, and it fell apart, said Tack. What about fishing? Asked Ma Badger tiredly. We caught all the fish in the pond, said Tick. Then we let them go, said Tack. Well, would you like to help me hang the laundry? Asked Ma Badger. Laundry? Tick asked, looking surprised. We haven't done that yet, said Tack. Okay, they chimed in together. Let me show you how. Take the wet clothes and sheets out of the basket. Don't let them fall on the ground. Then take the clothespins and clip them on the line. Like this? Asked Tick. Very good, said Ma Badger. It's so easy, shouted Tack from the other end of the clothesline. Will you boys finish hanging the laundry for me while I go to the market? Asked Ma Badger. Sure, Ma, chirped Tick and Tack. Tick and Tack quickly went to work, hanging every shirt, sock, sheet, and sweater that was in the basket. That was fun, but we're out of laundry already, said Tick. I have an idea, said Tack. Uh-oh. I wonder what their idea could be. We can hang the winter clothes and blankets, said Tack. Good thinking, said Tick. Once those items were hung, Tick and Tack looked at the line. That's it. We're out of clothes and sheets, said Tick. But we're not out of twine, said Tack with a grin. Tick and Tack ran outside and each grabbed an apple barrel full of odds and ends from the house and started to hang them up. This is great, shouted Tick. It sure is. What else is there? Asked Tack. They ran all over the house, gathering every whatnot, bauble, and trinket they could find. They picked up every knick-knack, this and that, and bric-a-brac in the house. They grabbed buckets and books. They pilfered the pots. They pirated pillows. They looted lampshades and even took the toaster. They hung everything they could find that wasn't nailed down. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. We're really good at this, said Tick proudly. I'm pretty impressed myself, said Tack. But just then, Ma came home from the market. What do you think she's going to say? Do you think she's going to be happy? Tick and Tack, what have you done? She hollered. We hung up the laundry, said Tick. And a few other things, said Tack. Well, I'm not sure how you did it, said Ma Badger, but you forgot a couple things. Look at all the clotheslines they have with stuff hanging on them. There's so much stuff. I'm bored, said Tick. Me too, said Tack. I wonder if Ma needs help with dinner. So that is laundry day. Tick and Tack get bored pretty easily, and they try to help, but it doesn't seem like it's all that helpful, does it? No. Alright, so here's a song. I'm going to use my scarf for this one as well. So this one is called Let's All Put Our Pants On. So you're going to pretend your scarf is your pants. You're going to go like this. Let's all put our pants on, pants on, pants on. Let's all put our pants on. 1, 2, 3. Let's all put our pants on, pants on, pants on. Let's all put our pants on. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Let's see, I think next we should put on our shirt. Ready? Let's all put our shirt on, shirt on, shirt on. Let's all put our shirt on. 1, 2, 3. Let's all put our shirt on, shirt on, shirt on. Let's all put our shirt on. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Let's see, how about socks now? You need socks for your feet, right? Okay. Let's all put our socks on, socks on, socks on. Let's all put our socks on. 1, 2, 3. Let's all put our socks on, socks on, socks on. Let's all put our socks on. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Let's see, if it's going to be chilly out, which I don't know if it's going to be chilly, but I think we should put a sweater on. So a sweater would go over our arms like this, right? Okay. Let's all put a sweater on, sweater on, sweater on. Let's all put a sweater on. 1, 2, 3. Let's all put a sweater on, sweater on, sweater on. Let's all put a sweater on. 1, 2, 3. Very good. All right, so I think the last thing we should put on is a hat. Ready? Let's all put a hat on, hat on, hat on. Let's all put a hat on. 1, 2, 3. Let's all put a hat on, hat on, hat on. Let's all put a hat on. 1, 2, 3. Good job, friends. That was great. All right, let's see. Let's read another story. So this one is called Maggie and Michael Get Dressed. So this is by Denise Fleming, and I'm reading it with permission from Macmillan. Maggie and Michael Get Dressed. All right. Michael, it's time to get dressed. Maggie, did you hear that? It's time to get dressed. There's Maggie. Look, Maggie, socks. Yellow socks. Maggie, come back here. Maggie stole one of his socks. Socks go on your feet, Maggie, not in your mouth. Which shirt, Maggie? The purple shirt or the green shirt with orange stripes? Over your head, Maggie. Good girl. Look, Maggie, pants. Blue pants with big pockets. Other end, girl. Maggie, too many kisses. Black boots or red sneakers? Brown hat or pink cap? We forgot underwear, Maggie. Look, it's white. Michael, are you dressed? Almost. I'll be back soon, Maggie. Be a good girl. Maggie, I'm home. Did you miss me, Maggie? The end. So it looked like Michael was actually dressing Maggie the dog up for part of that. That's pretty silly. I've seen dogs wearing clothes before, though. Some of them like it. I don't know. I've tried to put clothes on my cat, and she does not like it. So I guess we'll just have to stick to dogs like Maggie. All right, let's see. What are we going to sing next? Oh, I need my ukulele for this one. So this song is all about colors. Since Michael had a lot of different colored clothes in that book, I thought we could talk about different colored clothes too. So this is called If Your Clothes Have Any. So we'll start by saying red. So if you're wearing red, you'll have to do the thing that I sing at the end of that verse. It goes like this. If your clothes have any red, any red. If your clothes have any red, any red. If your clothes have any red, put your finger on your head. If your clothes have any red, any red. Very good. How about yellow? I'm wearing yellow. Let's see. If your clothes have any yellow, any yellow. If your clothes have any yellow, any yellow. If your clothes have any yellow, just sit down like you're mellow. Super mellow. If your clothes have any yellow, any yellow. Very good. Let's see, how about green now? If your clothes have any green, any green. If your clothes have any green, any green. If your clothes have any green, curl your fingers and look mean. If your clothes have any green, any green. Very good. How about blue? You wearing blue? All right. If your clothes have any blue, any blue. If your clothes have any blue, any blue. If your clothes have any blue, put your finger on your shoe or your foot if you're not wearing shoes. If your clothes have any blue, any blue. Very good. How about white? Is anybody wearing white? If your clothes have any white, any white. If your clothes have any white, any white. If your clothes have any white, close your eyes really tight. Close them really tight, don't look. Okay, now you can look. If your clothes have any white, any white. Very good. How about black? Is anybody wearing black? If your clothes have any black, any black. If your clothes have any black, any black. Very good. How about pink? Is anybody wearing pink? If your clothes have any pink, any pink. If your clothes have any pink, any pink. If your clothes have any pink, pinch your nose like something stinks. If your clothes have any pink, any pink. Very good. How about for our last one, we'll do gray. If your clothes have any gray, any gray. If your clothes have any gray, any gray. If your clothes have any gray, shout hip hip hooray! If your clothes have any gray, any gray. Very good job, friends. Lots of different colors, lots of different things we got to do. Very nice. All right, let's see. I think we have one more story to read. So, we've been reading stories from Good Night, Baby Animals. You've Had a Busy Day by Karen B. Winnick and illustrated by Laura Watkins. So, I figured tonight we'd read another one from this book. And this is being read with permission from Macmillan. So, tonight I thought we would read about Baby Gorilla. Up the mountain, Baby Gorilla, Mama, aunts, and cousins follow Papa to find food. Baby gorilla rides on Mama's back. But baby gorilla wants to play. She jumps to the ground. Mama catches baby gorilla and holds her tight. Up, up, Papa leads the troop through the wet forest. But baby gorilla wants to play. She scoots to a branch. Mama pulls her down and lifts baby gorilla onto her back. Up, up the troop tramps over big rocks. Papa beats his chest. He's found celery stalks, bamboo shoots, and fruit. Yummy. Papa rips stalks. Mama, aunts, and cousins chomp shoots. But baby gorilla wants to play. She zooms around trees. Mama grabs baby gorilla. She feeds her fruit. Papa rests under a tree. Mama, aunts, and cousins rest in the grass. Mama pats baby gorilla. Now it is time to play, but baby gorilla shuts its eyes. Good night, baby gorilla. You've had a busy day. So that's the story of baby gorilla, another baby animal who's had a busy day. So we'll keep reading a couple of these stories in the next few weeks. So we'll end up probably reading all of them. All right, let's see. I have something on my tiny flannel board. Little tiny flannel board. So this is a rhyme about hats. Since we're talking about things that we wear, you wear hats on your head. So, I'm a clown, a jolly fellow. My hat is the color, what color? Yellow. Very good. When I fight fires, I protect my head. My hat is the color red. Very good. It's a firefighter's hat. Let's see what our next one is. I catch robbers. Here's a clue. My hat is the color blue. It's kind of hard to see because it's really dark, but it's a policeman's hat. Blue policeman's hat. Okay, let's see. I had rabbits in my magic hat. My hat is the color black. It's a magician's hat. Do you think there's a rabbit in there right now? I don't know. I guess we shouldn't find out if it's the magician's rabbit. I don't want to scare it. All right, how about this one? I'm a chef. I cook just right. My hat is the color white. Very good. Chef's hat is white. All right, one more. I'm a king. My crown is old. It's a shiny shade of gold. So it's kind of hard to tell that it's gold because you can't really see that it's shiny, but it's a shiny gold crown. So there are some hats for you. Very good job knowing your colors. All right, so I have one more song for you with a scarf or whatever you're using as a scarf. So it's called My Silly Hat. So you're going to put your hat on your head. On my head, I wear a hat. It is such a silly hat with a wiggle, waggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? How about on your elbow? On my elbow, I wear a hat. It is such a silly hat with a wiggle, waggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? How about on your shoulder? On my shoulder, I wear a hat. It is such a silly hat with a wiggle, waggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? How about on your knee? On my knee, I wear a hat. It is such a silly hat with a wiggle, waggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? How about one more? How about on your foot? On my foot, I wear a hat. It is such a silly hat with a wiggle, waggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? Very good job, friends. All right. So we've come to the end of story time. I think it's time to tickle the clouds. You ready? Tickle the clouds and tickle your toes. Clap your hands and tickle your nose. Reach down low and reach up high. Story time's over. Say bye-bye. All right, let's do it one more time. You ready? Tickle the clouds and tickle your toes. Clap your hands and tickle your nose. Reach down low and reach up high. Story time's over. Say bye-bye. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for joining me for story time tonight. I don't know about you. I had a really good time talking about different clothing and different colors of clothing and all kinds of fun stuff. So have a good rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Good night.